Making fan art for small streamers until I'm good at pixel art. Today I found a slime guy named Mob. I loved his stupid sense of humor and his dynamic with his friends was hilarious. I had a lot of fun watching his stream and, you know, the little slime dude looked fun to draw, so I got to it. Let's start with the sketch and drop some color into it. Let's add some highlights, shadows, and anti-alias a bit to make it look more round. Smack on the hair, and this one definitely needs an outline. A signature and viola. We're done. A simple picture for a simple design. If I were to try again, I would definitely add some anti-aliasing on the outside to make Mob look more round. I also wanted to have a slight top-down perspective, but this one ended up looking more straight on. At least
Hey guys, welcome to my
This is my invention for separating Lego. There are lots of ways to separate Lego bricks without using your fingernails or teeth. You could use a brick separator to pull pieces off from the top or the bottom, but it gets trickier when it comes to removing Lego tiles. Those are the flat pieces, and since they don't have studs, how do you separate them? Lego actually changed the design of the tiles to have a groove. See on these older Lego tiles from the 60s, they don't have a groove, and it's very hard to remove them. But now that they have a groove, you can use the back end of the brick separator, the chisel side, and you wiggle that under the groove, and it should pop that piece right off. Sometimes it's not that easy, especially with these smaller tiles, and some people have even used fishing line to get under that groove and pull pieces off. However, with my invention, you just put the piece you want to remove here, and you gently balance the brick separator under the groove like that. Now I'll adjust my hammer distance, and 3, 2, 1. There we go. Clearly, this is the easiest and least complicated way to separate Lego. You're welcome. This is my invention for separating Lego. There are lots of ways to separate Lego.
Coming up, we're talking by
Today I'm lobotomizing a Ditto because apparently I've accidentally made ticking time bombs of exploding toxic resin. But let's back up. A few months ago I got my first resin 3D printer and I've really just been vibing my way through figuring it out. And recently I had to do a print uniformity test and of course a Ditto made the most sense. This was my first time running a hollow print and I thought I was doing the right thing by saving resin, and I even added a drainage hole thinking that I covered all my bases. From there I painted a few of them, but then accidentally forgot them outside in the Arizona sun and heat for a few days. And during that time a handful of them spontaneously exploded. But our surviving Ditto army was still pretty strong, and I thought it would be fun to hide these in public places for different nerds to find. However, I was warned in the comment section that for a multitude of mistakes that I made, it's a possibility that the remaining Dittos may at some point in the future spontaneously explode as well. So I picked a sacrificial Ditto and decided to drill an additional hole in the top of his head, and after a quick spin on the lobotomizer, I investigated a little more. I stuck just the tip into the innards of my Ditto, and just like a toothpick inside of a brownie, there was nothing wet on the inside, which almost makes me think that it's done. But just to be safe, I put this Ditto inside of a quick isopropyl alcohol jacuzzi, and then some of the comments also instructed me that I needed to shine a light inside. Seeing that my light inside is also burnt out, I'm not sure if this is correct, but I feel like maybe it did something. I don't really have a great option to address the hole in his head, so I just popped this keyring through the top. I'm not sure that it's actually going to stay, but it's on there for now. And here he is on my backpack of chaos next to our Bulbasaur. But for the resin 3D printing experts out there, let me know, is he still a biohazard waiting to happen? Today I'm lobotomizing a Ditto because apparently I've accidentally made ticking time bombs of exploding toxic resin. But let's back up. A few months ago I got my first resin 3D
When glass melts at high temperatures, a simple press can turn it into
You shouldn't have pieces in your wardrobe that you save for a special occasion. You can never be overdressed, only underdressed for me. I love to go all out.
Right now at IGA, spend $20, enter online, and you could win from $50,000 to $10,000 to spend in store.